humans. Welcome to another interesting episode of the Jackpot Diary. As you already know, my name is Menah, and with me today is.
So
With me
you
is.
know we'll be doing this all over and over again.
Yes, we have to get
You
used.
know why? You know why
Get
it's
used
difficult.
to
You know
it.
why it's
Why?
difficult?
Why is it difficult?
Because you don't want me to say my name is Hafiz or Abdul Hafiz.
Waye. I want you to say.
And you don't want me to
with
say
me is
Allah Waye. You know, I have to call myself Waye. Like
Yes,
it's-
Waye.
Okay. Yeah, that's my name
And with
on
me
the
is.
podcast. What she said.
Anyway, guys.
Waye.
With me
With
today
me
is
is Waye.
Waye. It's been a couple of weeks. I mean,
Yeah.
since we last caught up. How are you? Have you been?
Yeah. I've been alright. I've been okay. Living life, you know.
You've been chilling.
Chilling, you can say that. Alhamdulillah, I'm alright.
Ah.
Everything is good.
See, their standard to this Jackpot thing, guys. And I'm saying it to you, and I'm not even joking.
What are you on about,
Waye is
fam?
on the high standard.
Fam.
If
Don't
we're
even.
categorizing the people that have Jackpot that are successful, they will count Waye as number one.
And they'll count you as number one before one.
Which number is before one?
One and a half.
One
and a half. Or
so
zero
not
and,
two. So
no.
it's one, then
No.
half. So you are one.
One and a half. You know, there's the half before
that's
the
the
one.
end of that conversation. Why we cannot be
The
starting
half
this
before the one.
this podcast every time with an argument, not the half before.
Yeah.
You are one, and then there is half.
The half before the one.
Anyways.
Need to say, how's your week been?
Well, it's been good.
I like your shirt.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
your suit.
You. We thought
What
to
do you
look
call
a bit
it?
more. It's a blazer.
It's a blazer.
Yes, it's a blazer.
Way. You get me?
Yes, and we thought to.
And your watch is looking nice
today. Oh, thank you. My husband got it for me.
And that ring is entering my eyes.
Oh, that's what my husband got for me. Oh, it's my husband.
Wow.
Thank you. Do you have a wife?
My husband.
Do you have a wife? Okay, let's move past that. Every episode, I'm going to talk about why you people. Again, I'm going to say it. Before the end of this season, we're going to have one whole episode dedicated to Waye getting married. And then
how is that related to Jackma? Tell me.
It's related
exam.
Because it's not exam. Wait, I'm trying to say something that makes sense. You are abroad, maybe that's why you are not married yet. Imagine if you were back in Nigeria, they could have found one Ilorin babe for you.
What's you on about, man?
I'm on about if you were back home.
Anyways, moving on.
I got you, man.
Moving on.
Waye, I got you. Mr. Lawaye, Daddy Lawaye. Please, sir, help us to find.
That don't mind that. That don't mind that.
I feel like this is giving your dad is already looking for wife for you, and he's like, I'm seconding it. Daddy, proceed with the good job that the Lord have sent you.
Dad, don't listen to her, okay? Moving on.
Anyways,
how are you?
Moving on. What are we talking about this week? So, I've been in a couple of conversations with people this week, and I just, every time, and guys, this is how much we love you. This is how much I love you guys. I'm always out thinking, what do we tell our Jackpot people this week? What other thing can we bring to their, to their mind? What can we share? What can we have them thinking about? And I got into this conversation where I heard someone saying, that the goal for them is to get, several passports from different countries. I'm like, Nigerians, you people should be calming down.
Several passports,
like global citizenship, literally.
That's ambitious.
And I'm like, okay.
That's really interesting. I've never heard that before.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, so maybe it's what discussing on the podcast. Like, what's the essence of global citizenship? Or what's the importance of having global citizenship? I know that green passport can be a handful.
Yeah,
I love the passport. Yeah, I love it so much. But what's it with people wanting, other citizenship of other countries?
Yeah, I think first and foremost is because of the difficulty is when you're submitting that passport is that profile that comes with it when you're at the embassy or you're at the port of entry and you're just submitting that green passport. You just look at you. They see that you're black first and then you now submit that green passport.
It's like it makes matter worse for you.
Okay.
Okay, you're Nigerian. Okay. What can I do for you?
Where are you going?
Mm-hmm. What do you do?
How long are you here for? Can I see your return ticket? Like all the barrage of questions that come with it, honestly, it's long, but yeah, I see why. I see why it's always good. Imagine you're just slapping them that blue passport, that red passport.
Or the red passport. I don't even, I'm not sure the thing is
You don't even
red.
have to go out. Listen, well, maybe in the UK and most European, you don't even have to go out. So you just go and scan it.
Mm-hmm.
It's automatic. You just scan it. They just look at it. You enter. But green passport, you go and queue. You queue 2 hours. You're still there. I see
No,
why.
but
Honestly,
it doesn't mean the green passport is not.
I see
It
why.
takes you to
Honestly,
what? How many countries does it take you to? But anyways, it's just, I mean, what's this buzz around? I want to have this passport. I want that passport. I want that passport. And one thing that I think I've heard from Japa people
right?
is, okay, it just gives that flexibility of I could go and live in another place. I'm giving my kids like other opportunities. So I have chosen to leave Nigeria and come to the UK. I could have my child here in the UK and they'll grow up and be like, why did we even come to the UK? I think I prefer the US, or I think I prefer Canada, or any other country. And they could even say, I think I would prefer to go back to Nigeria.
Which child will say that?
I don't know. I don't.
Uh,
Why was that shock on your face? Wait, the other day, a conversation with Leaf. You remember Nurse Leaf?
Yeah.
And she was talking about how a parent kidnapped her.
Yeah.
How she felt like she missed out on a lot of things back in Nigeria. And she really, really loves Nigeria and she thinks she wants to go back to Nigeria. So, I mean, someone like that, you could have another child that would be like, say it to your face, like, Mom, why did we even come here in the first place? Why did you bring me to this country? I don't even like it here. I want to go to the US. So you give them that flexibility.
See, you wouldn't know if you like something or not until you experience another thing. You get me?
Yes.
It's because.
So if the whole global theme is now having the opportunity to be able to experience other things, and it makes sense. But should you be jackpotting in jackpot when you jackpot? Was that?
Yeah, I get it.
Jackpot in jackpot raised to power too.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know. It really depends. Me, I really don't know. I really don't know. I like Nigeria too much, maybe, but it wouldn't be bad to have like a blue passport on the side. You get me? Like just something on the side, or like a red passport on the side. Just just put under my. Well, I'll put under my green passport just in case, and then I'll just slide it up.
You just break it.
No, but living somewhere. I get your point of living, having because the passport is just not because of when you're traveling. It's all the perks that come with being a citizen of a country, right?
Of course.
If you get kidnapped like in Nigeria now or something, and then the British government will come and rescue you.
I was just going to say, I think that's peculiar to the US. It's like, I hear this buzz of
just joking.
Any US citizen that is in trouble, whatever, the US government would come get you and all of those things. So those are the perks of, I mean, if I can, let me just get it.
Yeah.
Like, why shouldn't I?
I think kidnapping is very random and very, 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 very extreme. But the perks of having an American passport, and I think we're just on about America and the UK because that's probably what we know. But there are other countries. Yeah.
There's Canada. Everybody's doing express entry to go to Canada.
Go Canada. Anyways, I think there's Japan as well. Japan has one of the best passports in terms of traveling as well. I think Japan, but it's difficult to get a Japanese passport. So
I'm sure there will be.
I think the
easier immigration and all of that.
The easier ones are UK, US, and Canada. They said, yes, the perks.
And these other European countries too, like Germany.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I feel like we know a lot of people who are in these countries, but my own is like wherever aside living from Nigeria and going to that first jackpot country, why would you want to then leave that space? Or leave that place again for another country? Just keep hopping around because you want different passports. I don't know. I'm not going to judge anybody, but is it not stressful? Would you even do it? Would you leave? For instance, you are here in the UK. Would you leave the UK for another country, for Canada?
Yeah, it really depends.
Just for the purpose of the passport?
Yeah, no, maybe not because of the passport. Maybe not because of the boy. It really depends. I mean, everyone has different situations and different things that carry them around. You get me? So, as you said, maybe. Like the person that you said now is traveling because of the passport. They just want to have multiple citizenships. And it's not always that easy to get like citizenships, except it takes a while. It takes like at least 5 or 10 years before you get. So how many years? At most, if you live 100 years, move 10 years, you get You get
you
a
get their
passport.
passport in your
You
lifetime.
get me?
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean, if
I don't
it's
know.
probably what it.
As if there's another route to just get a passport like that.
Well, it's probably worth it for some people. But another thing I was probably thinking is maybe because of work and
Yeah.
the pay. We all know UK is not one of those high paying country when it comes to, I mean, for professionals. It's not as if they pay that
You
much,
know?
compared to when you hear people talk about what they get paid in the US, especially these IT guys in the US. If you hear the money those
I
guys
just
say they
buy
earn,
house,
and
buying
you look at
Benz.
yourself like, what am I doing in the UK? I'm doing the same role. I'm getting paid maybe half of what you are getting paid over there. So that could also be another reason for
Yeah,
wanting
definitely.
to get that passport or move on to that next country and
Mm.
get the passport again, and alongside getting a better job,
Yeah.
better life. I don't know if it's better. It's just everywhere has its own perks, and
Yeah.
but alongside that, it comes with that passport, and I get to give my kids another option. So
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't have to be, yes, UK to Nigeria, Nigeria to UK. They then have the option of Nigeria, UK, US,
Yeah.
Nigeria, UK, or Canada, something like that. But
Yeah. I think with the UK as well, it's the healthcare as well. You know.
in terms of you staying back or
No, in
wanting
terms
to
of
leave,
being a British citizen, you get free healthcare, don't you?
even without being a British citizen, don't
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah, yeah,
free
yeah,
healthcare?
yeah. You do, yeah. But if you if you're on some sort of visas, you still have to pay for IHS fee and whatnot.
That's at the point of applying for the visas.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
when you
I think
have to pay
some visa routes you still have to pay yearly.
yearly.
Yes, you have to pay yearly. Yeah, I think some. Yeah, like if you're a student, you have to pay every year. I think. I don't know what the rules are now. Yeah, I think so.
Is that correct?
I don't know. I might have lied. I might have lied, but
No,
yeah.
it's not lying. It's just getting the facts.
Yeah.
It's just getting
Yeah,
the
I might
facts
have
right.
lied,
But
but
so
yeah.
it's like with students, it's more like at the point where you're coming in. If you're doing a 1 year course,
Mm,
you get to pay your IHS fee at that point where you
yeah.
are applying for your visa. If
Mm.
it's a 2 year course that you're doing, you get to pay your 2 year IHS, 2 years IHS
Yeah,
fee at
so
that
the
point.
healthcare what I was talking about is not peculiar to the UK. I'm saying some people probably want a UK citizenship
Oh,
because
okay.
NHS is free. If you're an American citizen, you still have to pay. You
Oh,
still have to
okay,
pay
okay,
for
okay,
health.
okay. That's
Do you know
what
what
you
I mean?
mean.
Yeah.
Like, okay, the fact that healthcare is free
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
healthcare is not free there.
yeah. So it
But
might be a point, a
for
reason why people would choose what country they want to move to.
anyways, we would like to hear from you guys. As in, where would you want a second passport from? Different from where you've initially relocated to, from leaving our Nigerian people. You've left Nigeria. You've come to the UK. Why would you want to move from the UK to Canada, or go from Canada to the US, or to I don't even know
Yeah, you
where
spoke
else to
about
go.
IT guys. I think nurses as well would always want to move to the US
Speaking of nurses, I know a couple of people like in the
and
healthcare sector
Canada.
in that US that they're earning mad money,
So
like fire money. So yes, it just makes sense that, well, rather than stick to what
band six, have you
did
band clinical?
what did you say, band?
Yeah,
Is it band that they use?
yeah, here in the UK, yeah.
Well, I was even going to refer to maybe some £15 per hour.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah,
I've never been a nurse, so
yeah,
I don't know how cheap it is, but it feels like they earn a lot more. I mean, in other countries
yeah,
as a healthcare
yeah,
practitioner. So that could be another reason
yeah,
why people relocate to other countries
yeah,
from
definitely.
another country.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so
So sports as well. A lot of people, sportmen, relocate from country to country because of sport as well. Like man,
I can't relate to the sports one. So if you help me
yeah,
understand.
yes, it's just like you get a better opportunity, better pay, moving from maybe England to Saudi Arabia to get more money or something like this.
Oh, so you mean these guys that play football
Yeah,
already, or somebody that is in Nigeria that's trying to like get into a particular club or something? Is
yeah.
that
Anyone. Some people. So people relocate from Nigeria mostly to Europe to get their first football gig, technically,
okay?
because that's where you get to make your name, and then that's where all the opportunities are. And then some people then relocate from Europe, and then go to all these countries where football is sort of just developing. So these guys pay a lot of money to bring people over. So like Saudi Arabia is the place now where most people are going to get to play football because of the peas. You get me?
Okay. So would somebody like Messi now go to Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, Messi
Because
left. He left Paris Saint Germain in France and he's gone to America to play football.
did they play football in America?
Yeah.
Feels like it
Yeah,
feels
they
like
play
American
soccer. They
football
actually
is
play
different
soccer.
from
They play soccer, sorry.
what is soccer?
Soccer. That's
What's
how they
soccer?
pronounce it. Soccer. Ogba soccer, America. You get me? They play soccer in America. That's how they pronounce it. Soccer. But yeah, they don't call it football. They have American football.
Okay, okay.
Mm. It's cool now.
Anyways, I don't know about soccer. Anyways,
Oh
no, so
yeah.
can I compare it to football and how that is better? But if we come back to, we're not Messi. Messi is
Yeah.
not from Nigeria. Let's go back to our own jackpot people. Like,
Yeah.
what are those things? What are those things you think people could consider, or would you actually even root for people actually relocating from a place to another? Would you say, okay, after you've jackpot from Nigeria to your first country, I would say don't relent, keep looking? Would you say keep looking to see what is better
What would you say?
available out there? Why
What
did
would
you
you?
throw my own question back to me?
Yeah, cause I just went. I thought you probably have an answer to that. That's what I
No,
thought. Okay.
no.
Yeah, me. I really depends. For me, it really depends. It really depends. Me, I don't. Me personally, number one, I wasn't even the biggest fan of the first relocation. You understand? So the second one is it will really depend on because it's gonna be it comes with a lot of conditions. It depends on if you have a family because it won't be just for me now. It'll probably be easier because it's just
Yeah.
me. But for someone like you have to consider a lot of things. Is your husband wanting to go? Your family, your mom and dad is here. Do you want to leave them? A lot of things, a lot of factors has to come into play, and you have to consider everything. Is it worth it? Is the money good enough? What are the perks of? You just have to, like your husband would always say, you have to do, and you have to look into it. Look into it
How are
very
you bringing my husband into this?
yeah, because your husband is very clever, and he always like to do background
Due
research guy,
diligence.
due
It's not.
diligence.
It's
He's a
just
research
doing your
guy.
due diligence. It's
Yeah, he's a
not a
research
big deal.
guy.
It's not
My guy.
particular to somebody that is very smart. So take your time. Don't bring my husband into this conversation again.
No, yes,
Thank you.
sorry.
Anyways, to my question. To my question
Mm,
to you. I mean, I did have some sort of answer in terms of how I see it.
mm.
I would say don't relent.
And
Like your first jackpot doesn't necessarily mean that's the
that's
one that's the
where
best for you. It might have been the best for you to
at that
start
moment,
off at
yeah,
that moment, So like you've come into the UK to do your masters. You could then take that master's degree plus your undergraduate degree, put it into this Canada Express entry
and
thing, and go to Canada. Like you don't have to stay in the UK because you've started off with the UK. Like there are other opportunities out there that you could explore. So I'm a big fan of jackpotting after
and yeah,
jackpotting, like
exploring.
basically like exploring other options. Like it doesn't end in one place.
Yeah,
So that's my thought
yeah, that's
really.
that's really
I
good as well.
I
Yeah.
think I think it's good that people do it. Like thinking about it when I did it. Okay, I think another thing I actually thought about, or the question I was asking the person, and I did look into this, is how many citizenship can you hold at the go?
Right. How many? What's the
Can
answer?
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't look into it, but I think I've looked into it previously, and I feel like as a Nigerian, you can hold as many more passports as you want,
Yeah, I think
but it feels
I think
like
different countries have like different
different
requirements.
rules
Yeah,
or
different
regulation
requirements
around.
around how
Can I
many
be a
citizens.
UK
Yeah.
citizen, US citizen, Canadian citizen, Nigerian? Because Nigerian is still like, even though that's your primary,
Yeah.
you could give it, you could lose it.
Yeah, you could say I don't want again. You
Yeah.
could
So
literally.
when do you stop?
Yeah, it depends. It really depends on the person as well. It depends on the country. As you said now, there are different countries have different rules.
Mm-hmm.
Some countries will not allow you to hold dual citizenship. Some will allow you to hold more than dual.
Yeah.
So it really depends on what country you're looking at. So you have to like do your due diligence and do your research before taking these steps. I think, in my
Yeah, and
opinion.
the culture that is there in the new country, your second
No.
jackpot home, you need to kind of look at it. How accommodating are they to
Mm,
like immigrants or people that are just moving into the community? Like, are they receptive? I mean, you've been in the UK now, you can see UK is actually very open to having new people join them in their country and
yeah.
share their culture and all of that thing. So you need to do that your due diligence to see whether if I'm moving to this area, is it safe for
Mm,
me? Hope they'll not chase me after so and so time.
Yeah, I think most countries these days are quite so much better to immigrants and to the everyone sees it as a global community now these days. So
Everybody wants to be part of the whole
yeah,
diversity
yeah,
and
exactly.
inclusion thing.
Yeah, even Saudi
You don't want to be
Saudi Arabia is
segregating.
Saudi Arabia is inviting people. You see different ads on social media on TV these days that visit this country, visit here, visit there. Yeah, so it's everybody now understands that the world is sort of like a global space for everyone.
For everyone.
Where everyone can, you know, just live together, and it's always beautiful for you to visit places and just understand their culture. There's this guy I've been seeing on social media these days. He lives in China and he speaks fluent Chinese. I don't know if you've seen him as well.
Mm.
He speaks fluent Chinese. I'm like, is it Nigerian as well? Yes, I think he is. It's not, I don't think he's a citizen yet, but it's just beautiful to see that. And yeah, people get surprised when they see him. Like, they ask him the weirdest questions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just the same way we get when we
yeah,
find
yeah,
a white
exactly.
man back in Nigeria
Yeah,
speaking Yoruba or
yeah,
saying
yeah,
something.
exactly. Yeah,
The excitement around it,
yeah.
like, how did you pick that
Yeah,
up?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
That's the same way we
it's
feel.
just interesting to see that. Yeah, I think it's always good. Jackpot after jackpot, and it's not a bad idea.
Okay, so I think we all agree on that Japa after Japa is not a bad idea. You can look into it, see where else can you explore, what other opportunity can you give yourself and your either born children or unborn children,
Yeah.
as the case might be for you. So, very quickly, let's go into our next segment or our first segment, which is usually trivia questions.
Mm.
And we have our moderator who will do that with us.
Yeah, hopefully questions are not too difficult today. What am I always scared? This guy.
Are you're always scared?
Yeah, I'm always
Why?
scared because I don't like failing. Anyways, let's do it.
Question one. What are the bones in your spine called?
Ah,
Spinal cord.
in there. Wait, honestly, if that's not the answer, I'll be mad.
She said, what is the bone in your spine called?
Pun intended.
Yeah, fair play. Spinal way.
Oh, God.
Question two.
Wait, my pen wasn't right today anymore.
Spinal.
Yeah, God.
Taking it easy on us today, innit?
I wish.
It's not spinal cord, because this
See,
guy has
I
a way
feel
of
like it's
coming.
not spinal cord,
It's
but you know
spinal
those
bone,
things that
alright?
we did in school, thoracic, lumbar. But there
Ah,
is a name.
All right, write it down. Question two.
thoracic. Spinal thoracic. Thorax.
Yeah.
Actually.
The term BAY is said to be an acronym for what? Mainly, what's the full meaning of BAY?
B.
B-A-E.
Yeah.
No, it's for
This
people that have B now. This is
This
not
one
fair.
is Gen Z question.
That's not back to school now. That's the trivia.
It's trivia now.
What was the full meaning of B? You know it, that's why.
Nah. It's because you are not married, why? If you are married, you know the meaning of B. Fine. Another this thing for you to go and get married.
Honestly, I feel like this podcast is not about Jackpot again.
It's about what?
It's about
See,
why
I'm
you
still
get
trying to
married.
remember the name of those thoracic lumbar, all of those.
Question three.
I'm still trying to remember the group name.
In what country would you find the Leaning Tower of Pisa?
Of pizza.
Not pizza. Pisa.
Pizza.
P-I-S-A. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. That tower that looks like it's about to fall. It's always in like a leaning position.
I'd be mad if I get this wrong, actually. Probably just leave it blank.
I'm going to write something that is going to be very stupid.
All right, question 4. Which is the largest continent in the world? The largest continent in the world.
Continent?
Yeah, continent. There are 7 continents. Which one of them is the largest? Question 5. In which country did IKEA originate from?
IKEA?
Yeah, the IKEA
Yeah,
furniture, the
the
furniture
furniture
shop. Yeah.
company.
Which country did they originate from?
Oh,
God, I beg, man.
how am I supposed to know where it originated from?
It's European. The flag has the color of IKEA, so I feel like that's probably enough.
A clue?
Enough clue. Alright, bonus question. What color are the public transport buses in London?
Public transport. You mean like
The public buses in London.
like all those double decker ones?
Yes, those ones.
Oh wow. Only if I lived in London. Spinal cord. If that's not the answer, I'll be mad, honestly.
Exchange.
What's the full meaning of bay?
Before anyone else.
You're supposed to exchange. Why are you giving expo?
Ah,
Alright.
so is it?
Exchange.
Yeah. I just think. I wrote 2 things and I was just erasing one. Best at everything. Guys, why you say best at everything?
Jurassic Park me.
What's the name of those things altogether?
Question 1. What are the bones in your spine called?
Yeah.
Vertebrae.
Oh God!
My
Oh
spinal.
no!
Yeah,
Oh no!
my back.
There's pain in my chest,
Yeah,
guys.
My back.
Vertebrae. Oh my God! You know, right? But it all made up of those thoracic, lumbar, and those other ones. It's this. Oh my God!
Biologists will be so disappointed in me.
I swear. Oh my God! But
Honestly?
never see. I'm not doing this.
Biology or this
No. It's
body
not that.
parts.
But we're canceling this segment
Honestly,
of the
don't
podcast
violate
because
somebody,
it's the worst. Vertebrae. Like, why is the word not coming?
Sorry. Question 2. What?
Best at everything.
Yes, now it's similar now. What you mean? Do you know what I mean? Like,
it just starts with BAE, but that's not the meaning of BAE. That's not the meaning of
yeah, forgive me, guys.
Oh God.
You understand why I wrote that?
Yeah, the term bay means before anyone else.
Yeah. Wow. That's so cute.
You can't relate. Why you cannot relate? Okay.
Best at everything it sounds nice.
Best at everything. No, but that's not.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you're the best at everything, and that's
Come
so.
on.
I mean, at the end of the day, is what you define it as. You get me?
No, it's not what you do.
That's
what
my
the world
definition of
knows
it.
it to be. That's what
You know
it
what I
is.
mean? That's what it is.
Okay.
So,
Question 3.
Question 3. In what country would you find the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Italy.
Oh, what did I?
Oh, you wrote
I
France.
said France. Okay. I don't even know the tower. Like, I couldn't even picture it.
I'll show you a picture soon. You see it. Question 4. Which continent is the largest in the world? Asia.
Yeah, that was easy.
Easy.
Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah, you don't rate us, dude. Honestly, you don't rate us.
Asia was easy.
Asking us easy questions. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Question 5.
IKEA.
Yeah, which country
I
did
don't
IKEA
know.
originate from? Sweden.
Oh, where you got it? What did I write? Spain or something like that?
España.
Alright, the bonus question. What color are the public transport buses in London?
Red.
Yeah. Red.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 3. Vertebrae, my back. Yeah. My spinal cord.
Okay.
That is sad. Honestly, you just keep letting us watch this thing outside in public.
Honestly,
my biologist that watched this
the
podcast
vertebrae one, I knew it, but I just couldn't capture.
Do I want to get everything now?
The word weren't like it wasn't just coming. Guys, is it like we need to go back to school? Do we need to go back to school, right?
Nah,
do we need to go and start again?
It's just because now if you ask me, how to do. If they ask you how to do project management, now I want to be able to answer.
Of course,
ask an IT project management person. These things are things that I used to chop your back. I need to drink that.
No, but really, if we were to go back to to school, like I start again, start
It'll be
primary
difficult though.
school, secondary school, uni. Maybe uni might be a bit difficult, but do you think you find
Yeah,
starting again
I think
difficult?
I think we'll be all right
Who would
because
even employ? No, I said who will employ you. Who will admit you to primary school again at this age?
yeah, there's adult education, so it have to be adult education, you know.
No, I don't want adult education. I want to relieve
You want to be you tired
I
after
want to relieve the primary school education.
primary school. I don't think you enjoy it though, because you have to be
Well, yeah,
with
you'll
like
be with
children.
kids.
Yeah, you will enjoy. You have to be with like your age mates, people that don't know anything together. You know, so
What the hell do you mean people that you don't know
don't
anything together?
that's people that are you know primary school adults. You know, you have to come as a group. So you
No,
people,
yeah, so they should put people of my age. So if there are people of my age who wants to go back to primary school, they should all put us together
okay,
and
that'd
let's
be
do
nice.
primary school stuff
That'd be
again
really
and
interesting.
relieve. But I
What
think
do you
there,
miss the most about primary school then? Because
I don't remember my primary school days.
swear, like from primary one to primary six, you don't remember anything inside.
No, I do, but nothing interesting that I would say I miss.
There's one teacher
But my secondary,
that used to beat us. She's
I just
Auntie Mary. She can beat God. I
Auntie
beg.
Mary, they have cast you.
I think
No.
she's now the administrator of my primary school. I pity all those kids in the
Are you
primary.
serious?
Yeah.
Like she's still there?
Yeah, she's still there. She's not the headmistress though. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah, she's before that time
that's
she was
bare
like
years.
yeah, that time she was like the
Why did she move on?
I think she moved on and came back to be headmistress or something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I always wonder people that stay in one workplace for 25 years, 30 years. I'm like, what are you doing in one company for 20 years?
So is that you used that to tell your couple people that
No, but I don't get to like. Don't you get bored?
yeah, you can change roles in your current company, you know.
But 20.
And then you progress.
It's a lot of, like it's a full grown child.
Yeah.
Like an
100%.
adult.
You're getting close to retirement already. It's just a few years.
Years left. Like to be honest,
so you like switching things up a little bit, you know, do something different.
Like to make things interesting.
Yeah,
like
exactly. That's
go somewhere new, meet new people, get an idea of. See, yeah, I could really like a place, but I would leave and then I could come back the way you said your primary school teacher came back.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but just go see the world. Like go out there and see what else is happening in another place. See how people do things, you know. And then you could come back and make things better from where you left. But just staying in one place for 30 years. I hear people that just do that, like at a stretch. You wake up every day of your life, going to the same place, seeing the same people. No, not even seeing the same people. A lot of people will come and go, leaving you there and meeting you there. And
yeah.
Interesting. Anyways, back to the podcast, the actual conversation that we're having today. And it wasn't really much. It was just around, guys, what do you think about the essence of relocating to another country after relocating? So Japa in Japa.
So if I'm gonna ask you now, what country would you like to relocate to after relocating to the UK already? Cheers, by the way. Cheers. What are we doing today?
I'm not chasing to anything. But yes, to answer your question, I would say Dubai.
Ooh, why?
Because it's a Muslim country and I would love, I can't speak Arabic, but I think I would love to have kids that can speak Arabic.
I rate that still.
Like I can picture having my child speak Arabic and I would just stare
Oh
at
my
them.
god,
I would stare at them with so much love, like, oh my god, is this mine?
That is so
Like,
beautiful, you know?
yes.
Can you imagine because of the language you really wanna
Yes.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
I think I won't even think twice. It's in my head. I feel like I would send my kids to.
Why not Saudi Arabia? Because you want to go to somewhere that still has a glitz and glass. Oh yeah,
you get me. Why you get it? So yeah, Islam, but it's still very
with a little spice of
a little
sprinkle of you get me. I rate that still.
But yeah, if I were to ask you the same question, where would you relocate to?
If I were to relocate again.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, I've actually not thought about it. Honestly, genuinely, I'd go back to Nigeria 100% if I had something to do. But that's like really relocate because I have to start friendships again. But just for the sake of it, another country, I'll probably say Saudi as well.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, because they have money at the minute, you know. and they're
So
looking
it's
to
for
take
the
on
money. They will
expats.
not give you visa.
Why not?
Your own is for money.
Why would they not give me visa?
Because your purpose, you don't want to stay on the internet. The internet, never
Yeah, because I
forget.
want to. If I'm going, it has to be worth it.
It has to be
What
worth
am I
it.
going to another country for?
Well,
You want to go because of the language. Me, I
because
want
of
to
the
go because
language,
of.
yes. I want my
Where's
safety.
money? There's money
Is
in Saudi
everything?
now.
Everything is not money.
Yeah,
in
everything
this
is not
life.
money.
Why?
But
Everything is not money.
listen. You see that everything.
Mm-hmm.
Remove the e, and then the remaining things there is apart money. That does not make sense. But
Yeah, I'm trying to remove.
that does not
E
make sense.
and
But
I'm breathing. Breathing, guys. What's the meaning of breathing?
that does not make sense. Absolutely random. But
I
yeah.
need to. It's when you remove the e. Why you struggle to rack that crack?
Yeah, that was so poor. But
Everything.
that was so poor. But my point
Like
is,
even Google brought everything. It's
yeah,
saying instead you search for
everything. Exactly.
But
My point is, almost everything
is revolves around money
revolves around money.
for you.
At the end of the day.
Everything does not revolve around
At the
money.
end of the day, trust me.
Guys, I do not agree with Waye on that.
Okay, everything revolves around language, I mean.
Not language, but everything just doesn't revolve around money.
Yeah,
on that note,
most
please,
things revolve around money.
We would like some parting words from you.
Parting words, if you want to relocate, after you have initially relocated, relocate because of money. Thank you very much. The money has to be good, honestly, because genuinely, not relocating
because of what? Because of language. Don't shade my relocation
relocate
purpose.
because of money.
Don't shade my relocation.
I mean, there's money in Dubai still.
I just like cute things.
Yeah.
Arabic is so cute. If you hear it, like, oh my god, it's so cute. And
you've been listening to a lot of
even like some things that I cannot do.
You've been listening to a lot of Muslim.
You get it, and you get it. My child can just go and meet Omar Suleiman's child like that, and I'll just become Omar Suleiman's in-law. They
just link up.
Exactly.
Omar Suleiman is American, so you have to move to America.
You have to move to America.
See?
But no, I stick to my initial reason. No way. Anyways, thanks guys for joining us today on this episode of the Jackpot Diary. I hope you find one or two things that inspires you in our conversation today, or something Waye said in terms of relocating for money. That's what Waye said, but I don't agree with that. I'm relocating for language. How odd, but yeah, it was a good conversation. Thanks, guys, for staying with us till the end of the podcast. As always, please engage with the podcast. I mean, even if you think it's rubbish, drop it in the comments.
No,
say that Waye likes to talk rubbish, or that Menah, she has zero. Anyways, I know you won't do that to us, guys, but we'd love your engagement with the podcast. Get on YouTube, watch, share with your friends, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and every Monday you'll be the first person to get the notification of our new episode. We love you, and we'll see you again on the next episode. At Jackpot.
Jackpot way. Let's go.